Go.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Davis Jinks, and this is my construction project for Dr. Nick's class. My standard is walking and working surfaces, and for my case study, I decided to choose one that was about a man in 1998 who was doing construction on top of a warehouse and fell through. Well, some backstory on how he fell through was one of the other employees was on site working, and he decided he didn't have time to pick up one of the plyboards that needed to be replaced, basically, and so he put an orange X on it. And the other employee, due to no tool talk or him not knowing about it, decided to pick it up, and when he walked on one of the 10 surfaces, he fell through. NIOSH surveyed it and decided to make some recommendations also with OSHA. I decided to do the NIOSH recommendations, which was employees should ensure roof openings are properly guarded or covered, which is basically making sure there's guardrails around it. It's marked not just with an orange X, but with something that's noticeable and you've talked about before. Employees should require, and the second recommendation is employees should require that all job sites hazards are communicated on an outgoing basis to all workers required to be in the area. Basically saying any new safety hazards that are brought about, or any new job that's going on, the potential hazards that could be present needs to be talked about in the toolbox talk. Another recommendation was that all equipment on the roof should be properly placed and should be disregarded if need be, not just left there and marked. So I decided to base part of my project on that case study. As you can see over here, there's a orange X, which is showing that the employee just picked up the plywood and is about to walk across the orange X, which is the 10 part, and fall through. That's one of the violations I had. In addition, one of my other violations is ramp coming up, which is in the dimensions is supposedly bigger than six feet tall. So he should have guardrails or a safety net there to catch him. On this side, I did a compliance, which a man is working on one of the plywood boards over here, and instead of wearing fall protection, he has a safety net which will outreach all equipment possible, or any equipment that could possibly fall and injure anybody else. But on this side, in the concrete laying part, there's a concrete mixer right here that is very close to the edge, and if knocked over or somehow moved, could fall on this employee who's working on the bottom floor. In addition, I have this crane which is bringing the one of the steel beams up for the next floor and to be put onto the concrete. Man decided to ride up with it, which is a violation. That is not allowed on any standards. Okay, that is it.